Imagine a smartphone trying to open a single message while 30 browser tabs and a dozen apps update. The system eventually bottlenecks and freezes up. The human brain operates on the exact same logic. We often find ourselves unable to reach a state of peace because our mental operating system is bogged down by thousands of chaotic background impulses. Zen Yoga functions as a complete system of brain optimization. It focuses on the physical mechanics of the body to restructure our internal mental states and clear that processing lag. The process begins with Khand 1, or the chitta. This is the brain's default home screen, the part of us constantly buzzing with sensory notifications and emotional pings. An unmanaged Khand 1 drains our mental battery. It keeps us trapped in a cycle of reacting to every small distraction, which blocks our access to deeper, more quiet levels of consciousness. Gaining mental clarity requires us to systematically close these background apps of our daily impulses, allowing the entire system to run with its intended efficiency. Most people begin their search for quiet by sitting still and trying to forcefully eject every thought from their head. This approach runs into a biological wall. Nature is designed to keep the mind active, meaning suppressed thoughts will always rush back in to fill the silence. Zen Yoga pivots away from fighting the thoughts themselves. Instead, it uses specific corrective methods to optimize the physical hardware that generates those thoughts. By tuning the physical vessel, we change the very environment that produces mental noise, creating a stable foundation for the mind to settle. We start with sleep. By strictly resting between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m., we provide the brain with the specific recovery window it needs to stop the emotional and physical centers from misfiring during the day. We also simplify the body's fuel. Consuming a single main meal every 24 hours frees up the massive amount of internal energy that is typically diverted toward constant digestion and metabolic sluggishness. The most direct tool for hardware optimization is the 3-step rhythmic breathing. This practice acts as the brain's task manager, regulating the flow of energy across our internal systems. This diagram represents the 4 primary centers of the brain. Notice how the emotional and moving centers throw off these chaotic, overlapping waves. By applying a steady, pulsing frequency through rhythmic breathing, we suppress that noise, allowing the intellectual center to finally illuminate and expand. Consistent practice of these physical habits leads to a threshold of stillness called pratyahara. Pratyahara is the point where the mental junk data has been cleared away and the system finally achieves a state of perfect, lag-free operation. Achieving a deep meditative state is a direct result of crossing this threshold by mastering the simple physical actions of breathing, eating, and sleeping. When the noise of Khand 1 stabilizes, it creates room for the deeper layers, Khand 2, 3, and 4 to come online. In this balanced state, focus is natural. Clarity becomes your environment. The mind adopts the rhythm of a calm, steady river. This level of spiritual peace is built entirely within the framework of your normal, everyday life, using the tools you already possess. You can begin this optimization today. It starts with a single choice, like dedicating 30 minutes to practicing the 3-step rhythmic breathing. Our highest potential is found by refining our simplest actions, transforming the way we live from the hardware up.